Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. This is Yetta Pearl. So, recently I was talking with my guardian angels and I was asking them, I was saying, like, now I've had this channel, this YouTube channel for a short time, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable and I'm feeling like the readings are really good readings. And so then I was asking, now how do I boost up my subscriber numbers? And they said to talk to you. You're the ones with the power. You're the people who are watching the videos. And so, as soon as I get to 100 subscribers, then I will be making a draw and giving away a free personal reading. So, if you're interested at all in helping me, I would appreciate it so much. So if you would subscribe and then share, if it's your personal not personal, your zodiac reading, then feel free to share that with people that you know, or anybody else. And I want both of these, and then get the word out that way and assist me in getting my subscriber number higher. I would sure like that. Thank you so much. So this is your general angel reading for August 2nd through the 8th of 2021. And it is a general reading, so take what parts resonate for you and leave the rest. That just means that's for somebody else. So let's see. Oh, this looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's start here. What is it that you are creating? It feels like there's some changes that are coming into your life, things that you are wanting, that you're looking for on purpose. It feels like no surprises, right? And you don't really want any surprises in this instance. It feels like, so what did I see here? A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. So whatever move it is that you are contemplating and that you're trying to bring about, that's fabulous. And it's there. It's imminent. It's coming very soon. If it's not already, like, you might already know about it. But there's something for you to question a little bit deeper. It may not be a deal breaker. You may still move forward with whatever that is, but you need to look into it a little further so that you understand all the nuances. There's just something here that so far you don't know. This it doesn't feel threatening or sinister in any way. It just feels like something you are not aware of yet that will be in your best interest to know it before you do this thing, right? So make sure that you have asked all the questions. If you're not sure what all the questions are, talk to your friends. Ask them, okay, what would you be looking for? What kind of information would you need? And let them round out your list of questions, right? So, yes. So let's go back to this. So this happy move to a new home or place of employment. So yeah, for some of you, it's definitely a new job coming in. And it feels like there's something about it that's better than the old job. It's not only that you're tired of the old job. It's that this one suits you better, or it's more money, or the better hours, or, there's things like that about it that are just better in the way you currently want to be. So it feels a little bit like you're tired. And so it's refreshing. This is refreshing. And yeah, so in terms of new home, it looks like, it looks very light and bright and lots of windows is what they're showing me. Now, in my world, a home without windows is not worth having, right? I realize not everybody agrees with me, but when they show me that picture of a home with lots of windows and lots of natural light, that is my symbol for, an upgrade, right? It's better than what the former one or current one is. And so it's definitely a happy move. And yeah, you're going to like it. Interesting. They're just saying that you're going to realize after the fact how the old one was kind of holding you back, or they're showing me like a weight hanging off of your belt or something, right? Like behind you, holding you, like making it so that progress was difficult. And you didn't even fully realize that until it was no longer there. So that's kind of how that's going to feel. And so in that way, this light new energy is going to help, pick you up and carry you along just like a wave, right? It feels really good. It feels really good. So if you're sitting in that spot of, oh, should I or shouldn't I? First, do your due diligence, ask all the questions, be cautious. And as you are satisfied with those things, then say yes, go for it. It's time. It's definitely time. So here we have Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the angel of communication. So in a line kind of with doing due diligence and asking all the questions, make sure you're hearing the answers correctly. If there's a partial answer given, we'll ask again and again in different ways in order to clarify. Again, it doesn't really feel like a deal breaker or things like that, but it is something that you are better off knowing beforehand rather than learning it after the fact. You know how, let's just use as an example a new job. And so, you've talked with them, you've interviewed both like back and forth, you've, found out all the pertinent information you think, and then you get there and you discover that, oh, well, no, it's this. And they just had not been forthcoming about it. And even though that thing is not a deal breaker and you don't truly mind it all that much, it's something that you feel should have been revealed to you before you were offered the position so that you could take that fully into consideration. And even though you would have still taken it, now you feel like the whole energy has been tainted. You feel like you've been deceived, right? So that's what this feels like. So just keep asking the questions and be persistent, and don't worry about being a pest. It doesn't matter. Ask all your questions so that you know everything, right? So Gabriel is reminding you to keep all the communication open. And okay, so they're expanding this now, the message. This is also in your personal life. This isn't just for your new home or your new work or whatever it is. This is in everything. Like, communication is so important. You just can't hardly get around without doing it, right? Well, you can't. You can't get around without doing it. Every other driver who uses a turn signal is communicating with you, right? And same on your part. So you can't, like, how can we get through life without communicating? So the better we know how to communicate, the more we will get along, the more easier life will flow. So make sure you're doing your part. Make sure that you're not the one withholding information, whether that's accidental or by design or just by neglect or laziness or fatigue or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Put extra effort into the communication. It will always stand you in good stead. Yes. Okay. So as all this is growing, it feels like the reason all this is changing, the reason you're looking for new home and new job and increasing your people, relationships, is because you are changing in your spiritual awareness. So, some people are I'm feeling like a knee-jerk reaction about the word spiritual. Ooh, I don't want to be a new agey, whatever. Nah, you're not. Relax. It's fine. That's funny. Your angels are laughing. They're like, everybody is spiritual, okay? Just relax. Okay, so there must be another word to describe that. It's inner growth. It's evolving. It's learning who you are. Learning, okay, that communication is coming up again. So now they're saying that, yes, everything that they said just a few minutes ago is accurate about communication, but don't forget about the energetic communication. So if you're sitting there and you're angry about something, and you just are angry about something, and somebody says to you, "What's wrong?" And you say, "Nothing." Well, they can tell that you're angry. Even if you said, "Oh, nothing," they can still tell that you're angry, right? So you are giving off a vibe, and people can sense it. They definitely can. You are not invisible. Somebody needed to hear that. You are important enough, and you are essential to the fabric of the world, that if you were not in it, there would be, it's not only a big gap, it's like there's a hole in the fabric there where things just kind of stop, right? Where things cannot flow. So you are so important. You are equally important in this whole fabric as any other person, as any other being. You are seen, you are heard, you are essential. Please know that people do see you and people do hear you. Yes. And so let that be part of your current inner growth, what we tend to call spirituality. This is you acknowledging your worth, no matter what anybody in the past has tried to teach you about it. This is so important. Oh my gosh. Have some compassion for yourself. You are, oh my gosh, like I just can't say this big enough or loud enough, or I can't make this any more important. Like, it is the whole base of everything, that you are worthy. You are absolutely essential. The world cannot go on the way it is without you. The lack of you would drastically change the world. And the having you in it drastically improves the world. Put that on repeat. Put that on repeat. That is so important. Yeah. Wow. This is all, okay, let's go here next then. Things are cycling right now. So here we're back to kind of talking about the reason for the new home, the new job, the new self, the new acknowledgement of your own importance. That everything cycles and everything comes to an end, and then there's immediately a new beginning. Sometimes there's an overlap, right? And that is the natural way of the world. That's the natural way of every individual, that things do cycle. And so some things will not be able to keep up with you as you learn your own inner power, your own true power, right? Some relationships will not stand the test. Those relationships were based upon a person who no longer exists. That's the person you used to be. But you are evolving and you are growing and you are knowing yourself so much more. And while you're not deliberately leaving people in the dust, sometimes it's just happening. And you can feel okay about that. There's no reason that that's anything wrong. Yes. And there will be new people who suit you better now to come into your life. Kind of to replace, I guess, in a way, the people who are no longer able to be in your life. They're not replacing them, but they are there as a part of your new world. They resonate with you. They vibrate very similarly to what you do, and so that's who you will be drawing to you is different people, and it's good. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Let yourself be in that new circle of people. That's where you belong now. It's lovely. It's really lovely. And here, all of this, what we're talking about, is you getting to know your inner goddess. Now, there is no gender specific cards here. This is all, you know, they could say God or goddess. This is male or female. It doesn't matter. But this is your true inner self that you are getting in touch with. And gradually you're allowing that true inner self to come out and be seen by the whole world around you. And it's a beautiful thing. This is so amazing, Pisces. Congratulations. Okay, so let's see one more piece of wisdom. Whoop, there it is right away. Family. So yes, family is so important at this time. Okay, and what they're saying is sometimes it's family who no longer resonates. So, you know, an old friend who maybe you haven't talked to for a while and you don't really feel like talking to anymore, you can kind of just let that fade away. It's harder with family. You know, if there's the family gathering or somebody says blood's thicker than water and, you know, all those things, right, that we believe in our society, you might still have to spend time with those people. And sometimes the people are actually toxic. Sometimes it's just that you've moved on and you no longer resonate with them. You know, either way, you might just have to suck it up a little bit, tolerate their presence for a while, still be friendly, still be, you know, your beautiful self. And that's fine. And then you'll go home and resume life. Other people in your family now are going to be closer to you than ever because your resonance has changed. It's awesome. And so those people, of course, you're going to treasure even more than you already do. Oh, what an amazing reading for you, Pisces. So let's take some of that compassion, some of that love, some of that resonance, some of that inner growth, and let's just beam that all around the world. That feels so amazing because we have the power, you know, have the power to improve the whole world, to make everybody better than they were. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pisces. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you next week.